if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down throw, Lawrence getting out to his left. He's running with it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get safe. Go ahead. 20, TX. Ready.
his game will begin with an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now it's second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Here he is on third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, Ron. 11.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Great job.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Yeah, ready. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready. Turbo 1, high.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Looking for the back that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Watson, Oscar. 21G, 21G. Hey! Out!
Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Hey, 21 TA. Out!
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins working here. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Interception, he's looking to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his back complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Red, 23. 11, Agate. 13, Luke. Luke. Go.
Now it's Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
They're right here. Let's go. Ready.
Tua setting up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Get set. Corner, long. Long. Hey, long. Help.
Tua now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Solo left Zion. What?
1st down, here's Tua. Taken in by Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Solo left Zion. Yeah.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He sends this one to the end zone. And he got it. Interception. That's Jordan Lewis.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Hey.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Fred Warner. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
All right, let's go.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, I'm done. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He's on the move.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Looking to throw. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achan. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful. On 1st down, you got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
All right, come on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Hey.
Tua out of the pistol. That one's caught along the left sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Achan running to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Turbo 1, hide. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Achan reels it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down.
Ready, set. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab. Watson, Oscar. 21G, 21G. Out!
Back to throw, Tua. This one's caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
All right, fellas, listen up. Turbo 2.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Turbo 3, turbo. Hey.
Now Tua to throw. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Ready. Hey, 21 T8.
Tua looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, Lion.
ETN again. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Able to find Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
44. Ready. Corner, long.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Whoa! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, putting up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Hey, kill. 11.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Right, let's go. Easy. Read up 24. Read 24. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jaguars looking like they'll start this season with a win. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to ETN. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Scat.
Tua off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. His throw is cut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
20, TX. Hey. Out.
Here's Tua again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flipped this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. ETN, and he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Miami.